My name is Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification next to it for the latest uploads. Now, how can you do things faster, better and easier? One word: leverage. I started my second business just under 2 years ago. Great success, learnt a lot, achieved a lot. The problem with it was very labour intensive. I was walking to and fro the post office every day, shipping things and posting it across the UK. When I got an order, I had to physically fulfill it, and that took around 3 to 5 minutes, and there was a lot of orders. And then at the end of the day, every day, even if I was out somewhere or with some mates or to an event or something, I had to be at the post office. Well, actually I had to be home much earlier than that, about 2 or so hours before that, to fulfill the orders and then get them to the post office with enough time for the last collection. The business was not very leveraged. So you've got to understand in business that you need to leverage more things. You've got to do more with less. The way that I could have automated that is simply having drop shipping. Changing the product and sell something else online to another audience. And this is the lesson I learned, and now I'm doing it in another business of mine where I'm selling clothing, to start off with clothing to the American public, the American market, by having a supplier in America and China. So they place an order with me using drop shipping. They send the order, they give the money, I pay half or something to the supplier sends the products to the customer. You've got to leverage more, do more with less. But it's also worth considering there's two other rules to this, leverage. You've got to be happy with what you were doing and competent with what you were doing. If you aren't happy with what you were doing, an emotional requirement, you're not going to want to continue, you're going to want to quit. You're going to feel tired, you're going to be annoyed, you're not going to be motivated to do what you're doing. Because some people can have, and my mentor is a good example, he is working in his 60s and he's leveraging people and systems, dozens of people, but he's still working in his business. He's happy to do so, and nothing wrong with that. If you're happy to work in your business, it's fine. I was not happy to go to the post office every day shipping things, because it's time out of my day and things I could be better spent doing something else. And also, competence. If you aren't competent with what you're doing, then you are not going to see the results. You are not going to get the fruits of your labour. Arguably, you're going to be wasting your time. So there's two sides to that leverage. There's leverage to do more with less, but also if you're happy and competent, then there's no real need to be leveraging. Because when you leverage, you've got to leverage out the day-to-day tasks of your business, such as, for me, fulfilling orders and sending them to the post office. Those two things can be leveraged to somebody else, and they are now leveraged in this new business that I'm starting. Because you and I have got to focus on what is called income producing activities. Income producing activities, which means if I'm building an online brand, I've got to focus on building the brand, marketing, creating more videos like this, talking to customers, building the relationships, talking to the suppliers, taking it all to the next level. I have got to be focused on, and so have you, I've got to be focused on income producing activities. What task is this task going to help increase the bottom line? Fulfilling orders? Not really. Going to the post office? Not really. Doing more videos like this? Yes. Creating more Facebook adverts? Yes. Talking to the customers, talking to the suppliers, talking about prices, getting more? Yes. Those are. Getting more products onto the store? Not really. Thinking how to take it to the next level? Procurement? Yes, definitely. We've got to focus on what is producing the income, but leveraging out everything else that's not going to increase productivity or not going to increase income. For this new business, for the first 100 or so orders, I'm doing them myself to get the gist of how things work. What's the process? A, B, C, that and the other, and then I want to leverage a virtual assistant. That virtual assistant can do the orders. I mean, maybe a few other things as well. I think eventually at one point I have to leverage another virtual assistant because I got a few other ideas I want to do elsewhere, but I'm sure as hell not doing it myself, or I'm not doing it entirely by my own. So I want to leverage. And then when it grows, I need to leverage a team. to do the marketing for me. So I teach them how to do it, build a team, and we'll do it on a week basis or something like that, and we'll get it all pumped out bit by bit. Leveraging, leveraging, leveraging. Do more with less. That is how you do things faster and easier. So the question of the day is, what systems are you leveraging to accomplish more now? What are you using now to accomplish more? Right now I'm using Shopify with some suppliers in America. So that means that I don't have to handle any shipping or product preparing at all. And I'm using video this time as well. Unlike the last video, I didn't really use it. I just got a lot of word of mouth, a lot of grassroots word of mouth. So it's all advertisement free, no advertisement, all word of mouth. So this time I'm trying to create content online to build a community and be found and be discovered. So I'm leveraging YouTube and cameras and SEO, stuff like that, a lot more than before, which I think is good, because I'm leveraging more, doing more with less. I'll create this video, put it online, create keywords, share it in loads of different places, rinse and repeat, hundreds and hundreds of times. Build a brand, build an online community, build a following, get engagement, people like me, people know, like and trust. Trust is very valuable these days, and they buy from me. That's what I'm leveraging these days. What about you? What systems are you leveraging? And click on the subscribe button and press the bell notification next to it for the latest uploads, and you'll see me again soon. How cool is that?